Good night. November 9th, 2023. The thing that I see that is affecting us, or what humanity is, or a major part of humanity seems to be guilty of, is, as warned over the years coming through so called religious books, which I more lightly consider them more of a manual left by extraterrestrial to warn us of, or warn humanity of the perils they will go through. We, or humanity, has turned to the worship of false gods. Think about it. False idols. Think about it. One would sit back and say, what is he talking about? We are not worshiping any statues, or you're worshiping actually these elites, these scientists, these rich folks. The richer they become is the more you trust their judgment. And it's become an innate behavior within human beings to follow that protocol, and yet they do it seamlessly. And if criticized, they complain and said that's not the case. But it's obvious because we are now in this situation where there's many red flags. Humanity has technically followed these elites, these people that we trust as the light, the one that knows more and is going to teach humanity how to move forward. Subsequently, the only thing that I have seen happen is that they have taught humanity to be a support system for their greed. And that has led us to a point where we are on the brink of destruction, depopulation, sickness, and ravishing of the planet. The biggest thing that will affect this whole shebang. When are we going to realize that this thing, or this process, is actually a teacher to humanity, that we must take a different route? I sat today and I spoke to a gentleman, and I was telling him a little bit about myself, and I said to him, I'm not into colors of skin, racial divide. I am more into energy, the soul of the individual. Negative energy, positive energy. And this is where we need to actually put our trust in. Instead of following the words of these individuals that you have idolized, whether it's through movies, television, or status within what we call the construct of our matrix, this society that we are following blindlessly to, we should feel and understand what our intuition teaches us. How does that individual, when they speak, the words that they come out of their mouth, how does it vibrate in my ear and in my soul? Do I feel like this individual is being honest and truthful? We have powers and we have gifts, and we do have that ability. When we hear a lie, we know it's a lie. If we don't come in with a perception of whether this person is a great person or a bad person, each time that we interact with them, we make sure we listen to them for who they are, because people change. Things change. And if you keep that rule intact, you will start to see who are the deceptors, the ones that will create chaos within your life, whether it's in a small community like a family or a love relationship, or it's government to the masses, elite to who they consider underprivileged and nothing but commodities. We must wake up to the reality that we are facing. this reality will teach us a lesson. Accept the lesson and don't think of yourself as a victim of a circumstances that seems to be manifesting in front of your eyes. Understand you have the power to make a change. If they're not listening to your voice, they must see actions. Whether it's stopping, not working, whether it's and exclude yourself from without the system, or whether it's just standing up for your rights. Are you going to match the energy that they are bringing to us? Right now, what we see is that there is a war happening, and a post that I did earlier, I mentioned that we are being ignored, and it has developed even more. It's past a month, and the bombing is still in full force. And I just saw an ad or a post that states that most of the casualty, when we are counting, because there's 50% kids, right now it is that most of the casualties that's happened in Gaza are the young, the kids. How much do we value the life of yourself and of others? Do you wish to stay on this planet by yourself, exclusive, minimum? Or do you wish to have a community like you have now that creates an environment? Right now, the environment is negative, but there is a chance that it could easily change to a positive if we realize how much value your neighbor brings to your existence. We need to stop following the protocol of these individuals that tells us that it is okay to eat fake food. It is okay to ingest synthetic chemicals as drug to treat your illnesses. It is okay to genocide. It is okay to blacklist people from having availability to financial funds. It is okay for the biggest bank to dictate what happens in countries that they want to take over and monopolize. These are the individuals that you have put as gods, that you follow their instructive. What happened to the intuition, the God-given intuition that has preserved mankind for centuries before the industrialized world came about? And these individuals started their plan. Are we that naive? Humanity has detached so much and believe only in these fake gods that stands in front of us, manipulating every aspect of our life, even to the media, even to the information that you will receive to enlighten you. Trust and believe. I am not one of those that, I'm not going to say awaken. I've said it before, but listen. I believe that humanity is in a state of confusion because they were born in a lie. They were born in sin. This is what the Bible says, right? You were born in sin. Let me explain. The sin is that we are born in lies, the deception. Because this has been going on for thousands of years, and one only lives till right now. The average age of mortality is 80. Wake up. Understand what's in front of you. Don't take the word awakening as a negative. Take it as something that people are trying to say it's time.